Hello, let's do conductions for Thursday, June 19th. We have Final Destination across the top here. I feel like I'm the only millennial that ever saw any of those movies. You have starting point, destination, route, and stops. These are things along a planned trip, like a planned car ride, or maybe a train ride, but why would they have train in here? I'm going to try it anyway. Map app options, there you go. They should just say Google Map options. Does anyone use another map? Masks is weird. Is this a verb? Like you mask something to hide it? Like you block it? You foil it? But these all have S on the end. I guess he foils it, she foils it, he blocks it, he masks it. It's to hide it. Jackets? Could that be used as a verb in that way? I don't think so. I'm not sure about that one. A lot of actual plural words in here now that I think about it. You have papers, jackets, jacks, foils, blocks, masks, gloves. Gloves, jackets, and masks are plural forms of like types of clothing. I'm not sure where to go with that. That doesn't seem like a category. There doesn't seem to be a fourth one. Attendance and homework are things associated with school. Your final test. You write papers, but these ones are singular, whereas this is plural. Although homework is kind of, it's one of those words that is kind of inclusive. Even though it's singular in form, it means, it can mean more than one thing. Like if you've done all your homework, it's not homeworks. So that could still fit maybe. You know what? I'm going to try that. I don't see anything else that goes with it. Let's try it. Components of one's grades. All right, there you go. Ball and jacks is used to play jacks, right? I never played it, but I only ever saw it played on TV. But I don't know what else would go with it. And what's jackets doing in here? We still have gloves. Do we still have the other clothing option? Did we have another? Yeah, masks. I mean, if you're getting dressed up, you wear them to a ball, right? But these are things that you would put on to go to a ball. So that doesn't quite make sense to put them all in the category together. There's also sports teams called the Blue Jackets or the Yellow Jackets. Do we have anything like that? I don't see it. Foils, blocks, and masks could still kind of go together. Blocks and masks go better, a bit better together than foils does. Baseball, football, the bell of the ball. I mean, a train is a popular toy. You have blocks that are toys, the ones that have letters and whatnot on them, or just, stuff to build things. And a ball and jacks are obviously toys. Well, it seems kind of generic, though, for a blue or a purple, right? That would leave foils, gloves, jackets, and masks. And I don't see how foils goes in with those other three. Why are these plural? I understand gloves being plural if we're doing like clothing because you have two hands, so you're going to have two gloves. But you'd only put on a singular mask and a singular jacket. Is jacket ever used as a verb? Like if you put a jacket, the covering on a book, it's called a jacket. Would you say you jacket it? He jackets the book. To cover, to block, to mask, to foil? That just doesn't quite seem to be right. But I'm not sure what else to do. I'm a little confused by this one. Let's see, what about train? A train, B train, passenger train, high-speed train, train tracks. Train has cars. Is there anything else here, though, to go with cars? No. Train crossing. Train station. I'm not seeing train. I guess masks could go in with potential sports category. Like a catcher wears masks. I also have gloves, a ball. Or maybe this is fencing equipment. You have a mask, gloves, jackets, and foils. Isn't foils something in fencing? I feel like it is. I'm going to try that. All right, fencing gear. Man, that one took a while. And then ball, jacks, train, and blocks. Is this just like toys? Was I right on the toys thing? Classic. I was. Holy crap. I thought that one was way too generic to be blue. I thought of that a long time ago. Oh, man. That was... it seemed way too generic to be a blue category. But maybe that's why we're putting it in there. Just because it's so generic, it's actually kind of tough to get. Oh, man. All right, see how difficult they say this was. 2 out of 5, I found it way trickier than that. Again, even though I didn't make any mistakes, but it just took a while to think of. I feel like fencing is a pretty niche topic to know, so I think the only reason I got that one is because it's kind of been clues and puzzles before the foils thing. And yeah, this one just seems so generic that I just didn't see that being blue. And papers can be tricky because there's so many things that are in here that are plural. Stops, papers, foils, gloves, jackets, masks, blocks, jacks, just so many plural things. I think this could give some people some trouble, but maybe not. Let's see what the bot says. 69, nice. I guess people didn't find it that difficult. 2 out of 5, that matches what they said. Although a majority, well, not a majority, but the highest category is people losing, so I don't know how that jives with it only being 2 out of 5 difficulty. Everybody getting green first. Yeah, that makes sense. 7, this yellow, again, seems a little tricky to me. And yeah, blue, just this is so generic. Like, it's just, that's hard to actually put together. And then yeah, blue still last. Again, most people didn't find it that difficult, but yeah, it's just blue and purple giving people trouble. Like, this one is very just specific knowledge about that sport. And then this one is just, again, so generic. So generic. I keep saying it, but it kind of is blowing my mind a little bit. See, I thought of this one, the masquerade thing. The mask, jackets, gloves are things you wear to a ball, but they don't make categories like that. You don't put 3 things that go into the other thing. Like, the ball would be in the category name if that was the case. And they would need a 4th thing to go in it. Train, yeah, kind of. But that's kind of like the ball. Like, stops, route, and destination are part of the route of the train. It's what the train does along its route. Or along its trip, because route is one of the clues, but you know what I mean. So again, they're not going to put train in with these 3 things, because these are the 3 things that the train does. I think this is people just trying plural things. Because blocks would be something you do in fencing. It's not a piece of gear. This was the other thing I was thinking. You thwart something, you block it, you mask it, you foil it. But yeah, I couldn't think of the 4th one. And I thought maybe jackets, because like you put a book jacket on, it's to cover something up, it's to mask it almost. But it's not quite the same context. Like, you put a jacket on something to protect it, whereas this is to stop it. I would put stops in there, yeah, instead of jacks. Blocks, masks, foils, stops. That would make more sense. But I saw green right away, so I didn't put stops in there. So yeah, this one makes a lot more sense than this one to me. But maybe so many people got green first and then tried this one. That makes sense. That's how that worked. Otherwise, I think this one would be a lot higher. Yeah, so even though I got a perfect on that one, I still found it a little hard. But I don't know. It's one of those ones that the score makes it look easier than it actually was. There are ones that you just fly through, and even though you both get a perfect score on one and the other, one feels a lot more difficult. Just because there is a little bit of guessing in here and figuring things out. Or some of them you just get all of it right away. So that's why the difficulty can be hard to actually figure out. Because even though one can feel a lot tougher and actually be a lot tougher even though you get the same score. Anyway, if you are enjoying the videos, remember to leave a like, subscribe, follow, and let me know how you did today.